today's video. If you guys are new here, my name is Santos. If you guys are returning subscribers, what's good, fam? Thank you guys for the continued support and welcome back to another video. So, in today's video, guys, I have a request for you guys. So I need to give a huge shout out to the person that actually requested this look. I want to give a shout out to Aja. Thank you so much, girly, if you are watching, for the request. I'm so sorry it did take so long. She did request this about 6 to 8 weeks ago, but I haven't forgotten about you, girly. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the original photo that she requested for me to do, which is going to be right here. I did just take my inspiration from that picture and I made it my own. I also want to mention that this is going to be a dedication video to my puppy that I did lose last week. If you guys follow me on IG, you guys already know the whole story. I kept it as positive as I could. So if you guys aren't following me on IG, go ahead and follow me. I always have my handles in the description bar down below. I do keep you guys posted on the channel at least 2 to 3 times a week. So definitely go ahead and follow me on there for your weekly updates on the channel. So with all of that being said, my dog was an amazing dog. She did have disabilities. From the time that she was born with a massive head. Like, her head was a lot larger than her body, and I honestly thought that she wasn't going to make it more than a few weeks. But let me tell you, with a little love and care from me and my mom, we literally was feeding her. I'm feeding her because she's a baby. We was giving her Ensure, and we was crushing up vitamins and giving it to her in droppers. And let me tell you, she overcame her disability. She grew into her body, and she was the most amazing fun dog, and I'm gonna miss her. I'm going to miss her, and this video is dedicated to my dog mamas. Let's jump right into the featured eyeshadow palette in today's video, guys. So in today's video, I did use the Anastasia Alyssa Edwards palette. If you guys have never seen the color story to this palette, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. So this is a stunning palette. I do need to give a huge shout out to Tatanisha, my boo. She did give this to me a couple of months ago, and I'm finally getting to play with it. So I do just want to mention my dog was black, white, and brown. So I did incorporate those colors in this look, as well as I went ahead and just, instead of doing the circles, I did a paw print into the rings, and then what I did was I did a cut crease, and what I did was create different textures with her coloring on my eyelids. So it is an homage to my dog. So I do want to let you guys know that you do not need this palette to create a look like this. So all I used was 4 colors in this palette. So I did go ahead and use the brown and the black, the white, and this like orangey brown, just to create a fade. But mainly we just use the black, the brown, and the white. So any black, brown, or white will do. I do have to report that everything in this video worked out really, really smooth. I did also use a foundation cocktail that Tatanisha used in her last video, and oh my god, oh my gosh, like, shout outs to my boo, because this combo is everything. Like, my skin is giving. It's giving what it needs to give, and I think that this might be like my summer night outs foundations, because like the skin is really, really looking beautiful, and I'm here for it. So definitely stay tuned for the tutorial portion of the video to see that combination and to see how I got this look. So I think that's all I need to report in this video. So you guys already know, if you guys are enjoying my content, don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the Ignitions family if you guys aren't already. Don't forget to spread the word on your new favorite influencer. And without further ado, guys, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Later. What's good, y'all? You guys already know, jumping right into voiceover. So in today's video, guys, I did switch up the camera position because I've been getting a lot of out of focus frames. So I wanted to change up the position to see if it would help. So guys, sound off if you guys like this position a little bit better. I'm just trying to figure it out, so bear with me, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into our first product in today's video. We are going to be using the Plouise eyeshadow base in Rumor number 2, and I am going to blend that out with the Kabuki style brush. So moving on to our second product, we are are going to go into the Suva Beauty Hydro Liner in Doodles. So, and I did pick up this brush from Michael's. Shout out to Tatanisha. She definitely influenced this moment. So I'm going to go ahead and start etching out or dotting the shape that I want to create. If you guys aren't really good at etching out, what I would do is use a nude liner and then kind of get your shape and then fill it in that way. That's just a little bit of a pro tip. So for me, I'm doing a paw, so I am going to do almost like an upside down heart. So you just want to take your time. Again, doing the dots for me really help. So I'm starting to create the actual fingers of the paw. So right here, I almost do like a teardrop shape. So that really makes it easier, and I think that's the easiest way to explain it. So here is where we should be at. Definitely, again, guys, I encourage you to take your time. So jumping right into the featured eyeshadow palette in today's video, we are going to use the ABH in collaborations with Alyssa Edwards palettes. I want to give a special thank you to Tatanisha for sending this to me. Thank you so much again, boo, for always supporting me and my channel. Love you so much. Alright guys, so we're going to work with the black and brown from this palette. So we're just going to start off with that brown. We want to add a little bit of dimension to this paw. We don't want this to be flat, so you just want to take your time and just shade in this paw. And then once you have that satisfied gradient, we want to start working on the rings. So I wanted to bring definitely my dog's pattern to this look because this is in dedication to her. So she definitely wasn't perfect, so I did not go above and beyond to make this look super structured or perfect. I just went with the flow. I just want to mention that. So it is going to be a little sloppy, but that's how my dog was. She was not perfect, but I still love her. I find beauty in imperfections all the time. So just wanted to mention that I wasn't doing an artistry base. I was just going with the flow. So again, this is very repetitive, so you're just going to start using the black to create those rings, and then you're blending it out with the brown. So you want to continue doing that all the way to the front, and it doesn't have to be perfect, guys, because we are going to cut our crease. So you just want to make sure that everything is connected on the bottom though. So I did want to go ahead and show you guys how I create the rings going on the outside of the eye. So it's pretty much the same technique, just going the opposite directions. So I only did, I think, 2 on that side, and then I left it blank. So jumping right back into the eyeshadow palette, we are going to use headliner, which was that white, and we are going to go ahead and further add depth to this look. So we're going to go ahead and just pat that right in between the crevices of the black and the brown, and we just want to make everything look nice and crisp. Alrighty, so this will clean up any kind of lines and create a little bit more fade in those lines, so that way everything looks blended. So just keep on doing this until everything is nice and bright, and here is where you should be at. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, so we are going to now go into our Garnier Skin Active micellar cleansing water, and we are going to go ahead and cut our crease. So like I said, guys, it doesn't have to be perfect, but for me, I definitely wanted to body my dog. My dog, if you guys didn't know, was handicapped, and what made her truly special is that she fought and overcame her own disabilities when the doctor said that she wouldn't make it past 3 months. This dog, with a little bit of love, she made it to become an adult dog, and she gave us almost 4 years of life. And not to be all sentimental about it, guys, but what truly made her special is that she fought through her disability and she grew, and there was never no excuse. So I take her as my motivation in life, and that's why I do what I do. So this one is for you, mama. Thank you for reminding me that anything is possible with love and passion. I love you so much, mamas. Enough of the sentimental stuff. Let's jump right back into the video. So jumping right into our Plouise blank canvas, we are going to cut our crease, and then we're just going to go ahead and start laying down a little bit of dimension on this blank canvas because it was a little too flat for me. So I am adding a little bit of smoke to the end of my eye. So I am starting off with the dark brown, and then I'm going to go into that orangey brown to create a fade, and then I'm just gonna smush a little bit of an eyeliner right in between these two using the Suva Beauty Hydro liners in Doodle. Doodle in, you know, I'm doodling, not doodle and I'm taking a, you know, crap. Anyways, so I'm just gonna create a super thin liner, and then what I'm gonna do is scratch at that just to create a little bit of smoke and dimension again on the outskirts of our eye. So you want to do this until you have your desired fade. You guys can do as dramatic as you want or as less dramatic as you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of cleanup. I'm gonna take a Q-tip with a little bit of the Garnier Marcel cleansing water, and we're just gonna do a little bit of cleanup where almost that liner is touching the outside of the rings. So here I'm gonna go ahead and lay down a little bit of that black. So my dog had a lot of black spots around her whole body, so this is going to be the spots, and then she had a lot of white also, so I am creating the white lines right between the black to add dimension as well. So I did want to switch it up and create some texture in this, or put some texture in the actual look. So I did take this nail art kit that I bought from the beauty supply store, and I'm just gluing this with some lash glue, and I think that this truly made the look. It definitely was reminding me so much of my baby. So jumping right into eyeliner, we are going to be using the LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner in Blackout. So for this part, my dog had a whole black ring around her eyes, so I am literally bodying that. So I am taking the eyeliner all over my eye, and guys, I don't like to wear black eyeliner because it does make my eye look really, really small, but for this moment, I definitely had to body that for my baby. Alright guys, so jumping right into the Danessa Myricks Gel Chrome Flake Multichrome Shadow. I'll leave the correct name in the description bar down below. So I went ahead and just laid that down right in our inner tear duct highlight to get that poppin', beaming highlight. Alright guys, so jumping right into lashes, we are going to be using my favorite Popsy lashes in the style Princess. This is the first time I actually wear this, and guys, check this lash out. This is a baddie lash. This one has been in my collection for a little bit, and shame on me for not using it, but I definitely was waiting for the right moment to use them, and here it is. The lashes are fire. Don't forget to use Firecracker to save some coin off your next purchase. Alright guys, so jumping right into complexion, we are going to start off with our Pixi Vita C priming oil. You guys know how I feel about this product. This is holy grail. Stop playing. It is amazing. Look at that skin. And now we are prepped and ready to go ahead and put on our face makeup. So jumping right into color corrector, we are going to use our Lancôme Teint Idol color corrector in the color Peach, and this is going to go ahead and wipe out any kind of discoloration in our skin, so that way anything that we put on top of it goes on true to color. And of course, I do like to use this as a pre-game to correct any kind of lines on my skin. So moving on to foundation, I did see my boo Tatanisha go ahead and use this combo in one of her latest videos, and I was like, oh my god, why didn't I think of that? The funny thing is that I truly was gonna give this foundation away, the matte version of this foundation, because I never use it. So thanks boo for the suggestion, and I actually really am surprised that I like this combo. So what further made me love this combo is that I took my e.l.f. Restorative Oil Facial Mist in layers with this foundation, and oh my god, not only did it give it a beautiful glow, but when I tell you this blended out like butter, I was so here for this glow and coverage. And I don't know, this might be my new summer cocktail. Stop playing. But I'll keep you guys posted. You guys know how I do. Alright guys, so jumping right into concealer, we are going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. You guys know this concealer is bomb. I am totally obsessed that I'm literally down to nothing, and I went to Sephora the other day and they didn't have it. I think that they're finally repackaging it. Guys, they're listening to us, so shout out to Charlotte Tilbury. Alright guys, so moving on to setting powder, we are going to use the Huda Beauty baking powder in the shade Pound Cake, and we're just going to press this onto our under eyes. And y'all, one of my holy grail powders. I'm obsessed with this powder, definitely one for the collection. Alright guys, so moving on to the rest of our face, we are going to set our face with the Coulorpop Pretty Fresh press powder, and we're just going to press this with a fluffy brush so we don't take on too much powder and we don't look dry, period. Alright guys, so moving on to Illuminator Highlight. We are going to use the MAC Cream Color Base in the color Hush, and this is going to give us that candle-like glow that I'm absolutely obsessed with. Alright guys, so moving on to adding some dimension to the face, we are going to take the Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Mocha. Oh my gosh guys, I am down to nothing with this product. I have been using this for the last 2 years, and y'all, this has lasted me a very long time. And if you guys have never tried this matchstick, like, it is fire. It is the perfect like contour shade. It is the perfect amount of gray and warmthness in one. It's lit. Alright guys, so jumping right into blush, we are going to use the Cheek Clacker brush in Freaky Peach, and I'm going to take that cream, and look at that guys. Look at how beautiful it is. Oh, I love. And of course we're going to jump into the blush just to finish off that cream. And y'all, if you guys are not bringing your blush towards your under eye, you're totally missing out. I swear you are. It is just amazing and gorgeous on the skin. Alright guys, so moving back onto the palette, I'm just going to smoke out my bottom lash line. So I am going to take the black, and then I'm going to just mix it in with the brown so I create that beautiful fade. Alright guys, so moving on to highlight, we are going to use the Fenty Beauty Hustle Baby highlight. I think that's the name of it. I'll definitely leave the correct name in the description bar down below. And I'm just going to take that highlight right onto our cheeks. And y'all, the highlight was popping. I definitely prefer this on bronze skin because it does have that gold shift to it, but nonetheless, it is gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Alright guys, so jumping right into lips, we are going to use the Natasha Denona lip pencil in Naya. And for lipstick, we are going to take our Plouise base in Winter Rose. And guys, I do not know where the footage went for my lip gloss, but you guys know I love my Fenty lip glosses. They always give what they need to give. And to set our face, we are using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And yeah, if you guys made it to the end, thank you so much for hanging out with me in today's video. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, definitely smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the Ignitions family. And guys, I will catch you guys in the next one.